you talked about some of your pregame pointers where you really wanted to play pressing defense, really be up there, and the press really worked well, I felt like, a majority of the game. How did you feel like overall defensively we played tonight?
Pretty well. Obviously, there was a stretch in the first half. We gave up some offensive rebounds. Really wasn't happy with that. Felt defensively we played okay and didn't reward ourselves by getting the rebound. And we have to adjust personnel a little bit sometimes to go into that full court pressure. We like doing it. We have I think, a deep bench that we can play up tempo a little bit more than we have in the past, and then that allows us to play a variety of defenses as well, because we can play a different defense for a different person's strength that happens to be in the game. So for the beginning of the year, I'm really happy where we are, but we still have a long ways to go.
Offensively, we really spread it tonight. Highest score was 15, and then 13, 11, 9, 7, 7. So just from an offense perspective, it's really been kind of a theme this year of not really one player taking it on their shoulders, but really the bulk of the effort coming from a majority of the players.
Yeah, and that's how we want it, really, honestly. We want our team to just find the open shooter. You know, the go-to shooter is the open shooter, and we want to push the ball up the floor, and there's going to be different people at different times take advantage. I thought Sharon Brunson really played well tonight, especially the first half. She had some really good, strong takes, which we had talked about at the beginning of the game. If they're going to pressure up like they try to do, and we've got to be able to take the ball off the bounce, and she did that really well in the first half especially. Played really good defense as well when we tried to full court press. She's got those long arms and tipped some passes and that kind of thing. So, you know, she can score. Obviously, Maggie can score. Hannah can score. We've got our post that can score. The almost really good positive thing that is actually a negative is we didn't finish real well around the basket tonight, but we still, you know, won a game by 13 or whatever it was, and you know we can be that much better. And our posts, you know, played well at times. Really had some really pretty offensive moves, and then didn't reward ourselves with the finish. So we could have even had more scoring than what we're looking at here. But you know, we're a hard team to scout that way, because if you focus on somebody as a shooter, then somebody else is going to pop up and have a great game, and it could be any one of 10 people really. So we like that situation.
Feel free to jump in anytime.
Free throw percentage was kind of an issue tonight. How can we work on that?
Yeah, they're going to be shooting some free throws in practice, and that's up until this time we've been really good. We were 17 for 18 in one of our previous games. We were shooting around 90% for combined 2 games, I think. So this was a little surprise, because our first home game we were anticipating shooting better, and we certainly did not. Less than 50% overall, I think. And so that was one of the things we addressed in the locker room, as far as, again, you know, it's a real negative thing, but if you think about, we just shoot 70%, which we're more than capable of doing, then it's not even a close game, as close as it was. So, you know, we've just got to concentrate. There's a couple times there where we caught shooters at the line, take the immediate timeout. It's kind of like icing the kicker. We're icing the shooter there, and they've got to just do a better job mentally, come back out and get their legs under them and knock it down. But concentration a lot, and sometimes when we're working so hard on defense, you see that on offense happen, but we just got to concentrate better, knock them down.
The rebounding margin was similar, 41 to 41, but very impressive. We were at 17 offensive rebounds tonight. Just talk about how you stress that in practice.
Well, it's something every single day that we have a game. The girls know one of our goals is to out-rebound the other team, and it can't be just our posts that are doing the work. It's our perimeter people that have to box out and then get in there and get rebounds as well. And we see the negative side of that when we gave up those 6 points in a row from offensive rebounds. It was not our post that were getting beat on the rebounds. It was somebody coming from the outside, and so our perimeter people had to do a better job. But really happy with how we pursued the ball. I thought Julia Wright tonight did a really good job pursuing the ball and rebounding. Kendra turned in a great performance, just playing within herself, let the game come to her, didn't try to do too much. You know, she was determined at times, but she rebounded. Just her quickness really helps her, and that length. You know, we're a really good rebounding team with her on the floor, and Julia as well. So happy for that.
Going from this, what are the things that we take from this one as we go into Thursday night?
Well, Reinhardt's in the same conference, a very similar team. They're pressure defense. We've got to be ready, you know, 2 nights from tonight to prepare for them and switch gears a little bit. They've got a post player that's really big, scored a lot of points against us last year. And so, it's no rest. We get to go prepare, but at the same time, it's kind of fun. We get a little home stretch here, and I think the team's excited to keep playing and knowing that we can get that much better, looking at the mistakes we make and keep improving.